So, so we were discussing about a question like when we know that something is wrong, why we still do it. The first point that the Lord has guided me is we do when we do it because we don't have faith in it, right? And if you can describe that, like the metaphor I had used, the example of most of the time I have seen in people, especially the old age people and others, even young people, they don't believe in some statements, and that's why they ignore it. And either it's ignorance, or you just mentioned the pride. Pride is behind that, and that's why they are doing it. So that's the first point. The second point I was about to ask you or confirm with you is about we seek our own comfort when we do these type of things, right? And the example Lord has shown me like other day, because I don't eat a oily bread in the breakfast, and I told Asma many weeks ago that don't give me the oily bread, like we call it a paratha in Pakistan in local language. And that oily bread is full of calories, and because of my working routine I don't eat it. Doctors had not told me don't eat that bread, but I myself take precaution and I don't eat it. And I was surprised when other day she put that oily bread in my breakfast, and the moment she put it on my table, like dining table, and I was thinking like, why did she giving me a oily bread? I have told her that it's not good for me. Because she was preparing a breakfast for the kids, and I went into a kitchen for a glass of water. I didn't ask her, and I went into a kitchen and I saw that she has a lot of mashed potatoes on her kitchen counter, and she was preparing a potato filled bread for everyone with oily bread with filling of potatoes, mashed potatoes. So I was now when I see that she is doing a oily bread for everyone, and now I understand, because she does not have any other option or vegetable or any other thing for me to put it on my breakfast. So I was wondering. So now I understand like why she did it while she know that I don't like to eat oily bread. So I came to realization that she was in a hurry, right? This could be one reason. The second reason, she has somehow found that this is more convenient for her to give me that bread, because she does not have anything else in the kitchen, and because of the convenience she has given me that. So I realized that because of our own convenience or comfort, sometimes we do things that can hurt other people. So same is good with the driving. And she was laughing when I shared this with her, and she is quite agree with me that she does not have that intention. She don't want to do it, but she did it actually. And when we are driving on the road, it happens with the driver a lot of time. Like you are driving your own car, but I have observed it. The drivers can put other person in danger zone or going on a road, and they want safety or protection for themselves, but they can put other drivers on the road into a danger zone. Like I have seen many times, several other times. They don't care about the other person who is driving. They care about their own time. I mean, even if you are driving your kids to drop them to school, how about the other person or other people? They are also driving their kids to their school or whatever. But we don't seek their comfort or their convenience. We seek our own convenience. That's why we do it. So second point could be like we seek our own convenience, right?
Right. And then where I immediately go there is it's another example of pride. Do you see this? Like, how crazy is that the Holy Spirit just keeps revealing that? And, I think it's so, like Joe and I were talking the other day, and I told him, it seems like it seems like what I see more and more, like, we ask for the Holy Spirit to unveil our eyes and to pull back the veil of this world and let us see, what is going on. And what I keep seeing over and over again is pride. And I'm like, that's what the enemy has been using, starting with Adam and Eve. It was pride. Like they wanted to know, well, if I really partake of this fruit, can I really do it? Will it really open my eyes? Like, he didn't divulge to them that it's going to enter sin. It's going to open your eyes to the spiritual or to the earthly realm, and sin is going to start. He didn't divulge that part, but the pride in them of wanting them to know what God knows and what God knew, that's what allowed them. And so the enemy has become crafty because he's had over 2,000 years to get to this place right now. And now we see pride everywhere. That's why I feel like social media has just become such a it is literally the source of pride. And I know some people aren't going to like hearing this, but the truth is, social media, like selfies. What is the selfie about? Why have we become so obsessed in today's world with taking pictures of ourselves? That's weird. And I was when I was building my business online, I fell into that. I was doing that. Or telling everybody about our life and the vacations that we're going on and the things we're buying. Look at all this expensive designer stuff that I have, showing it off in all these social media posts. Why do we feel the need to do that? It's validating something in us, which is showing where we're off or insecure, but it's pride. And we don't see that that's what the enemy is using to continue. Like, we keep saying, like, why is this world going so crazy? Why is everything so chaotic? And we're not seeing it's the source of pride that's running rampant. It's a spirit. And it's running rampant through the earth right now. So even as we talk about this, why do we do something when we know it's wrong? Why do we still do it? Well, there's this spirit of pride that's running through all of us.